Hello there, really quick video. You may notice there is currently a Volvo V70 shaped absence in this driveway, and that is because this car has returned to my fleet. It is a 2012 Volvo XC60 D5 all-wheel drive R design, a car which I have actually owned before, and I might do a little bit more of a detailed video about it at some point. But yeah, basically this has returned to my daily usage. I sold it, I think, about 18 months ago to Sean Hudson, who runs the Morsels and Motors channel. It was his daily, and then he's just bought something else. I think he may have put out a video about the Kia Niro he's picked up. So yeah, I decided to buy it back because, to be perfectly honest with you, it is hard to get in the current market. Just let this bus go by. It is hard in the current market to get a decent working car for the sort of money that I paid for this. So I'm sure there will be one or two people who know me who will be questioning my sanity as to why on earth I bought this back, because it did drive me slightly mad. But circumstances have changed, and particularly with having the XC60 on as a project, VEP, who I love but is very needy, and the V70 being a little bit temperamental. Gearbox is okay, but perhaps too temperamental for a daily. It really is a project car, at least for me. I just needed at least one car back. Now, it isn't the intention with this car, if I'm honest with you, for it to be a content car this time. I think it probably will just be a daily. I've got lots of cleaning up and stuff to do with it to sort of restore it back to my standards. But I guess the flip side of that is I don't intend for it to be a content car, but if you are interested in seeing any stuff done to it, let me know. But like I say, I appreciate that this isn't necessarily most folks' cup of tea these days, with it being one of the dreaded SU of the Vs. But like I say, I mean, driving it back from Cambridge, I was reminded, and it was in absolutely appalling conditions as well. I was reminded just how capable, comfortable and safe it is, and I've got to admit I was very glad to be driving it back in that weather. So yeah, like I say, it's back on the fleet. Obviously it will get some titivation and some tidying up. There are a few little bits and pieces I would like to do to it. I need to sort the headlights out and a few other bits. But yeah, I don't know. If you are interested in seeing me do any bits and pieces with this car, let me know. I have got a few things I do need to sort out. I think it was on 94,000 miles when I originally bought it. At that point I'd put a full set of Michelin Cross Climate tyres on. They now don't look very great, as you'll see here. So needs new tyres and certainly new rear brakes, both of which, I mean, so I can't fit the tyres myself, but you know, if people are interested, yes, I will do little clips about the tyres going on. And I may even do the rear brakes myself, we'll see. But yeah, so it's back, and like I say, given a little time, it will be sort of tidied up and back to my standards. But yes, if you've noticed that the V70 is absent, that is why. Don't panic though. The V70, which is currently tucked up in Sean's barn, will actually be being used over the winter. So another friend of the channel and the other half of Also Driven, Jim McGill, is actually going to borrow it for the winter whilst he sorts out some bits and pieces on the 500L that is coming in. So yeah, I said to Jim, at the end of the day, whilst I'm mucking around with the XC90 over there, you may as well borrow the V70 so that it at least gets some use. So yeah, that's just a quick little update. Like I say, if you are interested in seeing any of the things that I want to do to this, like I say, I'm thinking of putting some extra sound deadening into it, certainly doing a bit of tidying up on it. I may replace the two torque mounts for the engine, because I think they're a bit soft and past their best. And like I say, because I've now got my top-on top scan, I could potentially do the rear brake job as well, because this has one of those dreaded electronic parking brakes. It's like SUV and electric handbrake. It's double evil. So yeah, let me know. But yeah, this is never ever going to be a car that I can't wait to get in and drive. It's not the intention of having it back. It literally is a you know, I need to go to work for Sheffield and I've got to sit in multiple hours of traffic and sort of not panic too much. And I know that it's done Sean quite well. I mean, he's just bought it back from a trip to Croatia and back. So, and there are actually one or two old videos I may put out, because I've actually got one of the very cheap repairs I did on this, which I think cost me about 20 quid, has so far lasted nearly 30,000 miles. So I'm quite proud of that. So I might dig that out the archive, and you can see a younger, thinner version of me doing a repair on this car. But anyway, that's it. Like I say, there was no microphone on this. I just sort of shot it spur of the moment on my phone. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, if you are interested in seeing some more on this, let me know. If you're not, put that in the comments as well. That's fine. And yeah, I'll see you in another one. Cheerio.